Saying goodbye to my pet rats, a surprising journey. Join me as I share the surprising reasons why I'm saying goodbye to my fancy rats after 8 years. I've had pet rats, also known as domestic rats, for the past 8 years, and it's been an incredible journey. From the initial excitement of bringing home our first bonded pair, Poppy and Oliver, to the countless moments of joy and affection, I thought I'd be a rat owner forever. But after much reflection, I've come to realize that it's time for me to say goodbye to these intelligent animals. Over the years, I've faced numerous challenges while caring for rescued fancy rats. One of the biggest issues I've encountered is health problems. Rats are prone to tumors, respiratory issues, and other illnesses that can be heartbreaking to deal with. I've lost count of how many veterinary care visits I've made, how many sleepless nights I've spent giving food or medicine every 4 hours, and how many tears I've shed when I've lost a beloved rat friend. Healthcare costs can also be devastating with pet rats. It is hard to find veterinarians that will work on fancy rats, and when you do, they are exotic animal vets which are more expensive. This expense is multiplied by the fact that responsible rat owners always have multiple rats, averaging 4 to 6 rats, each with a pet rat lifespan of only 12 to 18 months. You can see the problem when each rat may need to go to the vet 2 or 3 times in its lifetime. In addition, you always have to be refreshing your rats as they go to rat heaven, kind of like aquarium fish. Another significant challenge has been rat behavior issues. As my rats have reached puberty, some have developed aggressive behavior, making it difficult to keep them with other rats, necessitating more cages. I've tried various techniques to manage their behavior, but only neutering seems to help, and that only works 50% of the time. This has led to stressful situations, and lots of blood, especially when I've had to deal with multiple aggressive rats at once. Surprisingly, one problem for me is how adorable and loving they can be. This makes it harder when they get sick and die. One rat that really stood out to me was Rosie, a rescued white feeder rat. From the first moment, she loved jumping up on my shoulder and hanging out with me. I surprised a lot of people when I was carrying her around. She was an incredible pet, always wanting to be on my shoulder or in my pouch. When she passed away, I was devastated. The grief I felt was palpable. The emotional toll has been hard, but as my partner says to me, you should feel good because you have given them the best life they could have had. This has gotten me through the 8 years, and I'm glad I did it. I learned so much about life, sickness, and death. It has made me a better person with more empathy for everyone and every animal. I also learned that rats are amazing, intelligent, and friendly pets that make great companions. I hope this does not discourage others from keeping rats as pets. The main issue for me is the cost. I just can't afford the vet bills for a bunch of rats. I currently care for 2 rats, 4 cats, 1 dog, 5 foxes, and 8 deer, and altogether, I have spent more money on rats. If you can afford it, rats are amazing pets. How we got into this was my 13-year-old daughter wanted rats. Like most people, our first reaction was no, what are you crazy? Like most parents, we gave in and let her get 2 rats. They lived about 3 years, which is longer than the average pet rat lifespan, and it was a very good life lesson for my daughter. If you stop here, you will not go through what I did. After my daughter got older and lost interest in the rats, I continued by starting to rescue lab rats and other rats not wanted by their original owners. It has been rewarding but very expensive. I have done this with so many rats I have lost count. Neutering a rat can cost $500, and removing a tumor $1,500, and both have risks. For those wondering, do rats make good pets? Here are some fun facts about rats. They are social animals, problem solvers, and can even be litter trained. Rats are clean animals, often grooming themselves like cats. In fact, some argue that rats are the cleanest rodent. They're also incredibly friendly and can form strong bonds with their owners. Looking back, I'm grateful for the journey I've been on, but I'm also excited for the new chapter that lies ahead. I will be continuing to care for local wildlife and cats and dogs I rescue. Maybe someday, if I can afford it, I will care for rats again. If you've had similar experiences with pet rats, I'd love to hear about them in the comments below. Don't forget to check out other videos on my channel, where I share memories about my favorite pet rats and will continue to share videos of my other animals. I have a backlog of videos I have shot but not posted, so I will continue to share memories of the rats and will try to prepare some helpful videos. These will include tips on rat handling, choosing the best rat toys, and understanding rat behavior. Remember, despite their short lifespan, rats can be wonderful, playful pets that bring joy to your life.